to my little perverted private vanilla challenge. Hello, horsey. Still haven't got a name for you. I'm going to leave you. I am actually using lava buckets in order to make normal stone, because I know that I'm going to need a lot of stone. So every cobble I get, I just put over there. I have been back at the Badlands, and believe me, it's not worth it. It's way under 9,000 blocks away. It's not worth it, but I needed some red, so yeah, and the rest I can always color up, because if I'm going to do normal clay and do all that stuff, it will take forever. Did I have this one before? Well, never mind, I have it now. And I still haven't found any use for that door. And then I'll put everything that I need to move away here for the time being. Now this base is so far away that it's actually not a good place to be. But as I have all the time in the world, why not? Now some of you, not all, but some of you might wonder what's wrong with that title? Obsidian Road in Memoriam. Well, let me take it from the beginning. I needed to, well, my first idea was, I'm going to make a road because that would be much simpler for people to find their way around. They can just follow the road. And then I started to make all this, and I was around here, I guess, when I realized that this is going to be a major thing. But then I remembered Jgazmam and Co. doing obsidian roads, and not just one, they made 6 roads. And not only roads, there were walls and ceilings of obsidian. Someone mined obsidian, well, beyond any comparison, and if she and Sam could do that, well, this part is perhaps, well, 1/16 of what they did. Their map was also a vanilla map, so it was also made in vanilla, in a vanilla challenge, and they had a choose your own adventure map. I don't remember, was it 2017 or was it 2018? Ron made this movie thing where you were one of the actors, or if you were a stand-in or whatever you were. And he stole from everything, but it was a very fun map. And they made a Jaga's mom and Sam made a choose your own adventure map, which of course is something besides everything else. They had a hub where the spawn thing is, and then you had 6 roads going out into the distance, and in order to make sure that those 6 instances wasn't connected in any way, you couldn't see them in any way or something like that, they made those roads very long. So me doing this little thingy, no, and I still think it's a good idea, because as a player you really need some help in order to get from point A to point B and so on. How far up did I want this? 4? I've already made the road, so it's easier now. I think I wanted 4 and 5 in the middle. That means that I can ride my horse much easier as well. it's a lot of thinking, nevertheless. So making the road, well, it's not the biggest of my issues, except for one thing, and that must have been the same problem J-Gas and Co. also had. All the materials. Now I can just go down and get the materials that I'm using. That's not really that problematic, but I mean, I have no idea how J-Gas and Co. did it, because it has to be a lot of obsidian. That means a lot of picking up stuff. Did I say I needed 5 in the middle? That. So yeah, I still think this is a good idea, and I also think it is a very necessary idea. Like that. Well, I keep that. Here we have the red one, and it's going to be towards one instance, and you are going to get some warning. That one didn't feel right. Didn't I put them on 4 height even here? I thought I did. 4. Yeah, but that one isn't. Okay. Okay. So I'm still continuing. Now I am actually doing this more than I should, because I had an idea that this should be just something that I could sit and relax for a while, and then I will leave it. And yeah, right, you wish. That's not going to happen. There, that's better. There has been a tree here. Now, this thing about having a height is more or less from Mr. Bongo Test, because he hates when it's cramped. It feels like Bongo is actually like, I don't know, 40 meters tall or something like that. He hates it when it's cramped in Minecraft. I mean, every room he makes is always 6 blocks high and stuff. I thought we could just do with some small areas when it comes to doing some rails and stuff. No. They should be ordinary, real things. All right, let's start digging then. And he has, well, there is actually a reason, so why not? By the way, the reason I'm using lava is mostly because this is something that I don't really have the time to go around search for all the time. It is all over the place, of course, and every time I find some, I'll get it, of course. But it takes a long time just fetching it. It don't take much time just going and getting some lava, because that's down below very easily. Now I have to cover this with stone, because I want it to look in a way, sort of. So we'll see. And the 5th high. 5th high, no, 4th high. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So this one. Otherwise, things has been moving along fine, actually. I had 3 instances where I didn't know what I should put for test, and to be totally honest, if I'm able to pull those off, then I will be very proud, because they are not your normal standard typical tests. One of them actually I don't know that doesn't work. You have to, as a player, start it, which of course is not really how it's supposed to be, but I'll check that later on. It has to do with, of course, unloaded chunks. If you have a loaded chunk, things can move, and if you don't, well, you can't move around. There we have them. These are going back with me. This is going to be thrown into oblivion, as usual. I have no use for them. So this is where I have this, but I haven't made the thing that I'm going to build. And I have to take away all these trees in order to get this part of the road the right way. I'm now going to try and do it either in a 45-degree angle or straight. Nothing else. I tried in the beginning to do both, but that didn't work. Not at all. Okay, so that's that. And don't worry, J-Gas, I'm going to send you a mail soon enough. As soon as I have written it, of course. So I'm having fun. Now this is a thing that if you start a thing like this, you really need to think further than just building or just gathering materials. One thing that I have reason to have missed, I could say that, is the fact that I can't get any slime because I'm on peaceful. There is probably a way of buying it from the villagers, perhaps, but in order to do that, I haven't checked yet, you have to buy again and again and again, and then you can't buy it from the wrong one, so to speak. And then we have the caravan guy. I don't know if he sells any slime, but I want a lot of slime. And why do I want a lot of slime? Well, sticky pistons, of course. So I need to play with them. Ooh, my baking machine is doing my pizza dough. He's asking if I'm going to have raisins in it. No, I never have raisin in bread. Never. Here's one instance. That's going to be a house over there, and a house means that, oh, I probably should go and check that, and then I will do it inside. And over here we have yet another one. Don't remember what this was. I have them on small sheets of paper. I don't have any list or anything, because building will of course be next step, and I will do it step by step. But in that case, when I start to build, I will most likely move my base point by point, which of course going to be a problem with my horse, of course, but one thing at a time. So a small update. It really doesn't have happen that much. Oh, perhaps I could, let's check this first. It burns 100 and then it's over. I didn't know that. I have no idea about that. And you're allowed to keep your bucket. I like that. I really like that. My mine is actually not really a good mine. Hello, but I have it down over here. And abandoned mine. I found one and I've totally pulled that one off. So down here, all the way down to 11 minus 56. I've got something made. Was it 56? No, 54. 53. Well, never mind. 11 over 64. 53. Okay. And here we have the map. It's going there. It's not updated totally, but still. And with that, I leave you. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with more. Bye.